Can't see clear through the smoke you created. I feel my feet on the ground and they're shaking. How am I supposed to save the situation? Why the steps getting wasted even though we feel the same? Would you hug me in the dark? Let the worries go away. Would you do it all again? Do it all again? Would you leave your finger marks on my body while it sways? Would you light my way, find my way home again? My home is you.
Welcome back, everybody. I am so happy that y'all are here with me. I have been struggling big time lately with motivation to clean, organize, film, work, do anything, I guess. And I say all that because if y'all think that from watching my videos all the time that I'm just always getting stuff done, always in the mood to be productive, it's just not the case. Sometimes I have to force myself into it, or sometimes it takes days and days of the mental prep to just get in the mood to get it done. So if you're struggling, just know that you're not alone. I hope today's video provides y'all with tons of motivation to just get up, get off your booty, get to work, whatever you need to get done, just get it done. You're gonna feel so much better, I promise. We can tackle it together. I still have so much more that I need to get done in my life, so you guys can motivate me. Maybe let me know what you're getting done today, because obviously all of this is done, so I need to move on to whatever else I need to get done in my house. I hope that y'all are having a wonderful day. It means the world to me that you are choosing to be here with me. I know y'all each have so much going on in your lives, so the fact that you spend some of your time with me just makes me feel so incredibly lucky, thankful, blessed. I just love you guys so much, and I hope that you leave today's video just feeling happy, motivated, not alone, encouraged, maybe a little bit less stressed, and let's just get a bunch done today.
Triple A, credits alright. Hang up the phone and let your heart break on the interlay. 24 twice. She's on the phone, but she's staying on Wilshire Boulevard. Old dreams dying hard. You want you to return this love. Breathing in the dark.
As y'all can see, I fully emptied out this corner cabinet, which has been a lot of different things over the years, but lately it's pretty much been the craft cabinet. And it's a hard space to fill because you can't really reach stuff very well. So I decided to move the medicine over to this bottom shelf, and I might still move stuff around, who knows. But for now, it's worked. The medicine's down here, and then even on this second shelf too, that's pretty much what's over here. So the craft stuff is more down low where the kids can reach it, and then over at the blue table near our dining room table, and then it's just more medicine up here. And pretty much all of the containers that I organize with are from Target or TJ Maxx. I feel like they're the cheapest at TJ Maxx, and then occasionally I'll see something I like on Amazon and grab it too.
Old dreams dying hard. He wants you to return this love. Breathing in the dark, weightless, working hard. He wants you to return his love.
I was laughing at myself when I packed up for us to go to Florida. We ended up going with a bunch of our neighbors, so I think in total there were 22 people there, and I just am an overpacker all around. But we stayed in a house all together with everybody, and I packed up the medicine, and I went ahead and texted everybody and said, don't worry, I have enough medicine for everybody just in case. But I packed the children's chewable Tylenol, I packed the allergy medicine, I packed Max's inhaler, we packed some emergency, like literally everything you could think of I took with us, because you just never know when you're gonna need it. But it looked ridiculous. It looked like I was like a rolling doctor's office coming into the house. But you know what? We ended up needing a few things, so I'm glad that I packed it, even though it was overkill for sure. And then down here, I really do like that it has these huge Lazy Susan type cabinets. but I probably could use these in a better way. I know some of y'all have said move the plates for the kids and the cups down where they can reach them. But for now, this is where we put a lot of the craft stuff. It's kind of like our oversupply. Sometimes we don't use this stuff, but it's down here and at least it's organized. And I went ahead and put their Kindles in these little containers that I got from the dollar store too.
In my mouth is a desert, running dry on the tip of my tongue. I can taste your lies, how to measure the love you throw around. I could never hold you down. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to make me drive around. Everlasting love, so much to go around. You got me.
I am also the worst at starting projects when I probably shouldn't be doing them. Like, for instance, the craft cabinet and the medicine cabinet organization was done the day of Max's party when I had 8 million other things that I could have been doing and nobody was going to see inside my cabinets. But I decided that was the day I was going to pull everything out, which was crazy. Even though I got it done, I just don't know why I do the things that I do. But now it is the next day and all of the party stuff was done. So we had Max's birthday party, and then the next morning we had my family come over and we celebrated all of the August, September, and October birthday parties. So for Max's Nerf gun birthday party, where we also had that big slide too, I had like the orange and blue and yellow and white balloons. But then when my family came over, I took off some of those balloons and then added in a bunch of other colors to just celebrate that. So that's why I had all these colors on it. And I also moved it inside because for Max's party, it was outside and the balloon arches last so much longer when they're inside. But I'm taking it all down, which is a super easy process to do. You guys know how much I love balloon arches. I do the ones on the table sometimes. This just happened to be one that I use a lot at my church actually, but it's like the rainbow that goes from floor to floor, and these are just little water bags that help weigh it down. I love this one too. And then there's another one. Oh, just the balloon tape that I use sometimes too. So if you guys are interested in an arch like this, I'll link it in my description box. I want to say it was $30 and it is so worth it because you can use it over and over again and it's just like the perfect pop to a party.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding.
And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you've already seen all of this, but I bought all of these shirts from Walmart and I made them for the kids for when we went to Islands of Adventure when we were in Orlando. Not only is it good for all of them to wear the same color shirt so we can keep up with them, but it was also just really fun and they got tons of comments in line and stuff. So I made shirts that said like the artistic one and the athletic one and just kind of described each kid, and they love them so much. And honestly, y'all know how much I love using my Cricut. So it was super easy for me. It took a little bit of time just making each one, But then the shirts were only $3.88 at Walmart. So it was just like super affordable too, which was wonderful. And then I also just wanted to pack up my kids' little bins that they use while we're on road trips. So it takes us about 6.5 hours to get to Orlando. The kids did have their friends too, because a lot of their friends rode with us in the van. But I wanted them to have something they could do that wasn't just electronic. So we packed like these little note cards. They had their twistable crayons. Of course, they had candy and snacks and stuff. That always is a big hit with kids, but they loved these. They ended up making a ton of paper airplanes with their little note cards. So I pack these up every time. It's something my kids look forward to on the road.
Closer to a new history. Find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together.
As usual, when I'm prepping to go out of town, I'm hopping all over the place, which you can't even really tell that much from these clips how much I was just moving around. But I had to keep laundry going pretty much all day. I like to be caught up on laundry before I go out of town. And then I also just like to have all my laundry clean so I can choose from it to pack all of our stuff, which I will be packing a little bit later in this video using my packing cubes and showing y'all how I do all of that. Mark and I were actually chatting on the way home from Florida, and we were saying how awesome it would be to just go room by room from now until maybe the end of the year and organize everything. And I don't really know how realistic that would be, just because there's a lot of craziness happening between now and the end of the year and Christmas time and all that type of stuff. And then our house is going to basically be under construction when we get our floors. So I don't really know if we should set the end of the year as a goal or even maybe February of next year or something. But I'm so looking forward to doing this. And this includes like when we do the laundry room, put up cabinets and hang a new rod to put clothes on, and probably do a lot of painting too. And just every single drawer, every single everything, have it organized and have it make sense with where it is. So I will be filming most of that. And I know I've kind of mentioned that before, but we just really felt super motivated to start getting it done. So I'm going to be filming it and sharing it with y'all along the way. And I know a lot of y'all are going to want to be doing stuff too. And I know typically it's like the spring cleaning. That's when people start doing all this type of stuff. But I want to get a head start on it because I am up to my eyeballs in just junk and stuff that needs to be gotten rid of and stuff that needs to have a home in our house.
Forget all about that tonight. Just remember the flame. You remember the flame. Alright.
Mark took Ava and Bo with him when he took Max to wrestling, and during wrestling sometimes they get out and run around outside, and the grass was super wet, so both of their shoes got filthy. I wanted to wash them before we left to go to Florida, so that's what I was doing. And then I'm just packing up all of the kids' stuff. So I went through their drawers and their closets and grabbed several outfits for each kid. I think I ended up doing 6 outfits because I knew we were going to have a washing machine and dryer, and I didn't want to overpack for the kids just because it was so specific. So I fit 6 of their outfits in each of these packing cubes. Granted, I mean, they are children, so their clothes are a ton smaller. You probably couldn't fit 6 outfits for a grown-up, but it works really well for the kiddos. So that's what I did in here. And I will link these packing cubes. I don't think that they sell these exact ones like this color anymore of the ones that I once bought, but they definitely have tons of packing cubes that look just like this on Amazon. I'm going to link the ones that I use in just a little bit to pack Mark's and my stuff. It's more like a marble look. They're really fun, and all of the packing cubes that I've ever had have worked really, really well. So you probably can't go wrong if you just read the reviews and grab something, but These are a game changer for packing. They help you stay so organized, especially when you're going on a longer trip like this. And I was so proud of myself in Florida. I think I did more laundry there than I do when I'm typically at home. I did a load about every night and morning. I think I did 7 or 8 loads of laundry, and I came home with mostly all clean laundry, which was crazy.
Just remember the flame, you remember the flame. Alright, forget what I told you, forget all about that tonight. Just remember the flame, you remember the flame. Alright.
I was young and you were broken, but we did the best we could. So many words left unspoken, 'cause we never understood that we get one chance to make it right.
I mentioned motivation a little bit towards the beginning of this video and how sometimes I struggle with it, because I do, and everyone does. So please don't be fooled by people who share a little bit of their lives on the internet. I promise there's nobody out there who has it all together, but I'm trying. I try every day. I try a little bit harder, but at the same time, there are days that I get nothing done. And sometimes I do beat myself up for it, but I can tell you that it's not productive to beat yourself up for those days where you're not productive, because your worth is not measured by your productivity. I know I've said that before, but it is just so true. If you are frustrated at the end of the day because you felt like you should have gotten more done, then just try to wake up the next day and get more done. But there's nothing you can do to go back and change the past. So don't beat yourself up. If you have some down days or some lazier days or some days where you just want to shut your mind off, that's okay. It's okay to take a little bit of a mental break and just give yourself an out and just allow yourself to just exist and not have to think and do for everyone else. So trust me, you're not alone in everything that you're feeling, and I am 100% here for you.
Your lips an illusion. When I close my eyes, I know that we get one chance to make it right. I wish I knew back then how to say you're sorry when it's just for the best. We had it all, I'm too young, way too young. I've done it.
I successfully rambled all the way through cleaning up my closet, and what I was doing in there was, first of all, putting a ton of stuff up that I had already washed and just laid on my closet floor, because I have a tendency to do that. But also, one of my best friends had just given me like 2 huge bags of clothes. So I went through all of those and then gave the ones that I didn't need or want to another friend in the neighborhood. And then the stuff that I kept, I just went ahead and hung right up because it's my friend and I'm not going to wash it. It's clean and it's fine. And then now I'm obviously just packing our stuff up. So I always get so excited the night that I'm packing stuff. Like, I feel stressed out a little bit because I'm such a last minute packer. I'm a last minute do everythinger. And so it is a little bit stressful, but at the same time, like looking at this footage right now, I wish I could go back to this moment because the trip was still ahead of me and it was so much fun. And I don't know if y'all ever feel like that too, but I do love packing. I love putting everything into these packing cubes and organizing it, even when it's just for the grown-ups and not for the kids. It's really fun. But like I said, I will link these packing cubes because I know that I have found a link for these before. But again, you can just get on Amazon and search packing cubes and just buy the ones that have the best reviews. If you don't have them, just try one time packing with these and I can guarantee that you'll always want to do it.
It's time to call it quits. The kitchen tap is broken. Drip, 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 drip. Dirty dishes in the sink. We've been laying here for weeks. We're not talking anymore. It's like we're scared of trying. So different from
I know we're really just hopping and frolicking all over the place with this video, but I got all packed up the night before. I was proud of myself. If y'all remember, I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, but I was in bed before 1 a.m. and that never happens the night before we're leaving. But this is the morning of, and I needed to quickly unload the dishwasher and reload it and run it. I don't really like to run it when we're driving away because I just have this fear that there's going to be some big leak. But I had to run it. We were going to be gone for several days. So when I got home, I actually ran it again because it had just been sitting in there, but it still smelled better than what it would have been if it had just sat in there dirty. And then Mark was running around sweeping too, just trying to get up any last minute crumbs. We tried to leave the house as clean as possible, but you know, it wasn't perfect, but it never is. And then this is a little something that I tackled today actually, because I had noticed that our microwave was so nasty. We actually use our microwave a lot. I feel like some people, you either use a microwave or you don't. I feel like we kind of use ours. So I'm just putting in water with a few little squirts, I guess, of the vinegar. And I let it heat up for 5 minutes. And then I let it sit in there for a little while after it's microwaved. And then you can basically just wipe everything away. There were a couple little places that I had to scrub for just a second, but for the most part it comes right off, which is really nice. I feel like it cleans it super well. And all I had to do was scrub out the glass tray that's on the inside of the microwave too. But for some reason, cleaning a microwave is just never at the top of my to-do list. I feel like it's something I can easily forget because it's out of sight, out of mind. I can just close this door and not worry about it. But I knew it needed to be done because it had been quite some time.
Never had no trust issues. Never had to break the rules. Always trying to tell the truth and care about what I say. I've been trying to do my best and keeping my promises. Never want a second guess, but when it comes to you, I've been feeling hesitant. I've been feeling hesitant. I've been feeling hesitant.
I do this over on Instagram sometimes, but I wanted to do it over here too for those of you who never really get on Instagram. But I wanted to send some of y'all some money on Venmo. So just something small, little treat on me. Maybe you can get a cup of coffee or some Dr. Pepper. I wanted to send it to 5 of y'all. So if y'all will, 1, tell me when you plan to decorate for Christmas, and then 2, leave your Venmo. And I will pick 5 of y'all and send y'all a little treat on me just to say, first of all, thank you for watching my videos, and also hopefully to send a little bit of extra encouragement your way, especially if you're having a down day or just struggling to find that motivation. Like, we all get into those ruts from time to time, but I just love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. And I also love that, yes, this is a job for me, but it is the most incredible job where I get to hang out with some of my very best internet friends here every single week, and it just makes me really, really happy. So thanks for being part of my internet fam, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
Never had no trust issues. Never had